Thanks for coming back to Create, Share, and Give. And today I will be discussing clear quartz, to be specific. Now, clear quartz is a crystal and it has a helical spiral form. That's the way it grows. There can be used to absorb energy, exude energy, hold information, aid in psychic abilities. The list goes on and on and on of different things you can do with the quartz crystal. So today I will be sharing with you some of my personal crystals from my collection of my clear quartz. And this is just my beauty as I'm looking at it right now. It has rainbow inclusions in it that I can see, almost like little orbs, beautiful green and pink that I can see throughout here. And when I first came across this masterpiece, I knew that I could not leave it in the store. I went to the store for something totally different, could not leave with this. And when I got home that night and I held it, I felt heat, almost like someone was heating it up from the inside, hotter than a stove. My hand almost began to burn, and I knew then this was a special piece, and I had bonded with it. This piece also I have held to meditate with, to give me comfort for mental clarity of times of distress. So this one has been in my life and been an aid to me in so many different ways. I've slept with it. I've put it under my pillow, in my bed. It's just been like one of my BFFs. So this was my very first piece of clear quartz. And I just love the clarity and the clearness of it. I loved anything clear. I like lucite furniture, lucite jewelry. So it would only be befitting that I would love the clear quartz. My second piece that I purchased was the clear yoni. And my very first video here on YouTube was a review on my yoni egg, which I am no longer using it internal as an yoni egg. I just didn't feel the need to or the connection to. I felt like I would get the energy enough external as much as I could internal. And so I just discontinued my use, not saying that I won't go back, but for now I just cleansed it, and now I used it as a clear quartz crystal, an egg form, which the energy comes more so out of the smaller end, because the different shapes do make a huge difference in what crystals do and how the power is generated, or the energy, I would say. So it has a little stand, so I kind of keep it like that on one of my altars. And it's just now I have another nice piece of clear quartz. And how I clean my quartz or my crystals, in particular the clear quartz, I take it and I run it over water, just very water, the element of water, to kind of cleanse it. And then I smoke it in either a Palo Santo or a sage or a sweetgrass. And that really cleanses it. Then you can just hold it and you set your intention on what you want it to do for you. The clear quartz is one of those crystals that it can do anything that you would like it to do. It stores information. It unravels memories. It electrifies, if that's the word I'm looking for, but magnify is the word. It magnifies your intention. Also, there's been studies where it's been used during acupuncture, and on the tips of the needles, they would coat them with the quartz, and the results were magnified by 10%. That's why the clear quartz are used in watches, in computers, because basically this is a computer that stores memory. Remember, this has been millions and millions of years here on Earth before humans. So imagine what type of memory and energy that they hold. It's just absolutely amazing. So speaking of shapes, this is a generator, and this is a smaller clear quartz. But see how it has the pointy ends with the 6 sides to it. So this one can generate energy. So pointing against you, of course, will take the energy away, pointing it towards you, it will bring the energy and magnify it to one specific point. So this is my generator, a small piece that I saw in a metaphysical shop that I had to have. So that's in my collection. This is also a little rock. It's one that was broken off a larger piece, you can tell. And I used to take this with me, carry this one with me because it was easy to carry, and I had it in a mojo bag. That's where I store it now. And I would take it to the park with me if I'm on a walk and wanted to do a meditation, because they're excellent for use while you're meditating to help you release energy or either bring energy towards you. So again, you can program it to do whatever you like to do. And my latest piece is my crystal skull. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the 13 crystal skulls, do your research. There are a ton of videos here on YouTube about it. And the crystal skulls backstory briefly was there were 13 crystal skulls that were placed throughout the world, and they held some of the ancient mysteries and knowledge. And some of the people have come out, and there's been some stories saying some of the stories were fabricated, but Dick Gregory claimed to own 2 of the crystal skulls that were, here in the United States or around the world. So I just thought it was very interesting. I've never been a fan of skulls, but lately I have really been loving skulls. The more I expand my consciousness and the more that I realize how fears were placed upon me based on somebody else's ideals. So as I come into my own, I just change my mentality on so many things. And I was wondering why the skull kind of symbolized something different. But now for me, it symbolizes just the way of the world, the process of life. I have a skull under my skin, so I'm no longer afraid of them. They're actually quite interesting. So within many skulls, the way that the brain sits or the head sits on the skull determines what kind of information it stores. So it can open up different levels of consciousness. So I have been working with this for a while now, and it is a necklace, a charm that I bought, and I really adore it. So maybe I'll do a video on that to let you know what my findings are about my skull crystal. And this is another crystal that I have, a clear quartz. It came on a choker chain, but I'm not sure if this is even authentic. Usually when you feel crystals, they have a very cold touch to them. This one never feels cold. It feels too polished. Again, the vendor said it was genuine clear quartz, but my intuition tells me that it's not. But I still keep it around as a cute little choker that I can wear from time to time, or just as an accent. So I keep that around. Like even between this one and then the one that I feel is very authentic, I can just see and feel a difference in the two. But anywho, and I also have a little small one that's in the packet here. And this one came as like a gift with some other crystals that I had bought from a private vendor. And you can use this one to put into mojo bags, into your purse. So the little mini ones come in handy also. So thanks again for watching the video on clear quartz. If you're interested, go pick up you one and see what kind of magic they bring in your life. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to create, share, and above all, give.